Okay, I am done with this bullshit because the unknown struct problem has been in Unreal Engine for way too long. And every single fix out there is so fucking stupid. Yes, every single one. Now, you're not here for a yap session of why that is, so let me show you a couple clicks clean solution that will save you a shit ton of headaches. So let's actually create the problem and then fix it. So I'm gonna go over here into this struct, and then just gonna add a variable. It doesn't matter what the variable is or what the name is. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna come over here and save all. So you can see that these are all like kind of the affected object, sorry, assets. So I'm gonna save, and there we go. And if we go to the output log, and then we go for the cook, we're just gonna wait. And as you can see, we already have a lot of them. Obviously, I did filter the problems with the unknown struct problem. So we can see that we have the AC time core component, the simple ops, the SG player profile, and there's also like the dash and slash attack. So yeah, these are all assets that have the struct problem. So basically, I would have to copy and go for each and every single one of them, and then try and fix them. But no, over here, all we have to do is very, very simple. You just have to, you don't even need the filter. You can just come over here, copy it, and then go for my tool, this one, and then come over here, go for this big block of text, and then paste and compile save. I'm going to get to what this does later, but just hold on with me. So we're going to run the utility widget, and then we're just going to press on this, and that's it. You can see that there are things that are flashing. Basically, I am loading only the objects that were inside of the output log that had the struct problem. I'm only loading them, and then I'm basically applying the same fix that are in the video, but it's much more easier, obviously, as you can see. So yeah, we don't need this anymore. We just can close it, and we're just going to clear the log, and we're gonna cook again, and I'm not even gonna pause this just to show you that it's working in real time. We're gonna also filter the ones about the struct. So there's obviously this one. I'm gonna get to it in a moment, but we don't see anything else. This means the list of errors that we've seen before is basically fixed. Now the problem about this, the SG time shard, I don't know why, and honestly, I kind of don't really care to try and figure out why this problem happens. Okay, I care a little bit. So I'm gonna take the new error list, copy, go for the tool. So I added a new checkbox, and I'm gonna paste the new log. And the thing here, obviously, I'm gonna compile and then run, and then I'm gonna check on this, and then I'm gonna do the fix again. So we're gonna wait, and it finished quickly because obviously the error list is much smaller, and because it's just one thing that has a problem, it's one asset. So obviously I also have a tooltip for the thing. Anyway, so now if we clear this and then we go for the cook again, and there you go, no errors. So, yep, struct filter, yep, everything's good, awesome. Okay, now back to the video. So what does this part do? So basically, you can see that over here, for example, where is it? The SG player profile, yeah, the BB simple ops, there it is, the AC time core. So basically, you can see that I'm looking for the assets that have the specific prefix, and this is how I detect it. So I go for the asset that has the prefix, which is whatever this is in the list over here, and I load these assets specifically to then fix them. What if you don't already have them named, right? Well, easy. You can just, let's say that there are like, I don't know, 50 actor components inside of here. You just have to select all of them, go over here into batch rename, and go here and just add the prefix that you want, and you hit apply. Obviously, I have it, so I'm not gonna, re-add it again, but you get the point. And so this is it. All hope is not lost. This is okay. Okay, so typically in a big project, you shouldn't really have structures and enums that are identified from within the Unreal Engine editor. The best way or the best thing to avoid all this problem altogether is to identify them from within the C++ of Unreal Engine. So you have to convert the project to C++, and from then there you have to create these enums, these structures from inside of there, which will first of all avoid this problem altogether, and it's much safer because I did hear some horror stories about a structure being changed and then the whole project just explodes, it doesn't work anymore, and so on. So yeah, this is a much safer option. But for me, why I did it here, well, I am kind of like a lazy fuck, but also because this is a project that's personal to me. I don't know if it's going to be something big or whatever. I'm just trying some bullshit around. So yeah, I don't really care that much. And at the end, I also have revision control. So if anything breaks, I can just go back again. But yeah, typically, you wouldn't be a lazy bum like me. But yeah, this is how it is. Finally, this thing is done. 2026. I don't know why it took this long for someone to bother and give a shit, but here we go. Don't thank me. You shouldn't thank me because this should have been there from the very beginning or something, or at least 5 years ago. Anyway, uh, finally, fuck, bye.